Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into it. 3 count reviews. Monday Night Raw versus SmackDown Live, baby. Let's go. Were they even good? I don't know. Let's talk about it. Bam. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on my channel. First order takeout. Like if, you know, in Star Wars, like the First Order had Chinese takeout. No? Okay. Alright, Monday Night Raw. Let's talk about it. Was it any good? I thought so. What did you guys think? Well, let's see. Ronda Rousey's contract signing happened the night before. And it was really good. Now, in my previous video about Elimination Chamber, I did not cover this, and I did that on purpose. I wanted to single this out because I knew this was going to be a 2-part story. Ronda's contract signing was awesome. I'm really happy she put somebody through a table. I thought it was going to be Stephanie, and I thought Stephanie was going to fly off the ring somehow just because of where she was standing and, you know, how Triple H was kind of between Ronda and her. And then all of a sudden, Triple H goes through the table. Stephanie comes in, slaps the crap out of Ronda, and Ronda just gives this beastly stare. Oh my God, like it didn't even look scripted anymore. Like that face looked real. Like, you like, oh yeah, let's get this wrestler to join our, the WWE. He'll be great. Where does he come from? Oh, mixed martial arts. Oh, that's cool. All right, man, you're going to take a hit, but you want to sell it. All right, I'm going to hit you, but you want to sell it. Okay, but don't get mad at me because this is a story. All right, cool. Punch. Hey, bro. This was just freaking awesome. Kurt Angle played his part so well. And now we transition to Monday Night Raw. And I know I'm bypassing so many things, but I just want to get right to it. Ronda Rousey. So she comes out looking like she's literally about to bulldoze the entire arena. It was just like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And then Kurt gets on the microphone, and Kurt's just talking, and he said that he really loves his job here. And as soon as he said that, anything after that was not Kurt Angle talking. Anything after that was the Authority talking. I mean, come on. So, for Kurt to say, oh, I was sick for a couple of weeks and, like with everything going on and, and everything, I don't know what happened, I just don't know what I was saying, I know that's not how he talks. I'm sorry. That's a horrible impersonation. You can tell that at this point, he was obviously controlled. Obviously controlled. So, what's going to happen from here on out? I mean, the plan is pretty obvious. It's going to go to WrestleMania. It's going to be Triple H and Stephanie versus Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey, which I'm completely fine with. But now that Ronda Rousey's actually signed to the WWE, actually signed to Monday Night Raw, the one thing that I want to see is her actually compete in the ring prior to the WWE. But, this is where the WWE kind of doesn't make sense. They have this storyline where she's like, okay, I don't want to be treated like any other wrestler and this or that. And, I want to be just the same. I want to start from the bottom and earn my way and all that, which I love, by the way. But then what seems like it's happening is that there's not going to be any singles competition for her to show what she has until WrestleMania. And I don't really I get if you want to hold her till WrestleMania. It's freaking Ronda Rousey. But look at the storyline you created in her character day one coming into the company. That's why I'm kind of not really talking about anything else from Monday Night Raw right now. Although Monday Night Raw was a really good show. I was happy with it. The whole thing going on with John Cena was, freaking awesome. That's why I'm not really talking about the rest of Monday Night Raw like that. It's just because of what's really going on with this storyline. And it's big news. But, the stuff that's going on with John Cena, which we find out a little bit more the next night, and I'll give my thoughts on that in a sec. I like what's going on with John Cena, but it's like, I feel like they're toying with the things we've been wanting to see. Like one of two things. I don't know, John Cena become like NWO Bullet Club somehow, or, John Cena turn heel. Like, I feel, I don't know, like, I don't know, guys. You tell me in the comments. Tell me what your thoughts are. But I just feel like they keep toying with us on that, and which I will address, later as I do SmackDown Live. But, man, John Cena, yo. I like... It is a different kind of viewpoint for him right now, and I kind of like it. But at the same time... What is this really leading to? Is this just a moment just to get past the time? You know what I mean? And then he's just John Cena all over again. Like, this seems like the way he's acting, it's like somebody who needs to make a drastic change. And if he just comes out same old John Cena, then what is the big ordeal? Like, okay, yeah, you haven't been winning matches, or you didn't have a road to WrestleMania. Oh my gosh. But look at how much you have done. Like, if we're going to stay inside the universe, look at how much you've done. So kind of shut up. Okay. So that's why I don't really have time to cover everything else from Monday Night Raw. I really wish I could, but I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. Now let me get on to SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live. I just recently watched a video from WrestleTalk TV. Go support them. I support them. They're big part of the reason why I'm here doing this channel. Part of my content talking about wrestling news. They inspired me. So support WrestleTalk. It was just kind of one of those things. Does WWE really even care about SmackDown? You can tell the wrestlers do. You can tell that the immediate production, like ones that are more hands-on, they do. I mean, who knows? Maybe they really do. Maybe they just had things already set and there's no going back until those plans are done, and then they have something new and fresh. Or yeah, maybe they just see it as like, okay, just put this and this together. Let's really worry about Monday Night Raw and Triple H. Like, you can worry about NXT and yeah, Monday Night Raw, but you're also worrying about 205 Live. Like, what is it really? But the thing that makes me enjoy the show is that those that go on the air, once SmackDown Live starts, you can see that they care to want to be there. And that makes me enjoy the show. You can just see it in their face. This was an enjoyable night. I will not lie, that John Cena AJ Styles match, good God. Matches like that, I'm sure you guys can agree. If you agree, leave it in the comments. But matches like that, for me, is what makes me forget that it's fake. What makes me forget that this is a scripted universe. That makes me forget that this is all fantasy. I mean, I try to forget that when I watch it anyways. I want to watch it with a pair of eyes that, like, this world is real and I'm believing in the things that these people are doing. But then obviously reminding myself, like, okay, don't get so emotional. It's just a show. It's matches like that just totally completely put you in the WWE universe. Like, it's one thing to be the WWE universe, you know what I mean? Be the crowd, be fans, be us. It's another thing to be taken into that world, into that universe. And John Cena and AJ, man, you know what? It's just gotten to this point where I could probably watch them fight like 10 more times and not be tired of it. As long as it's not every week on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown Live, regurgitating matches over and over again. Good God. It was just all in all a really enjoyable show. That super kick from Dolph Ziggler, there was a second where I was like, if I was Kevin Owens, that looked like that really hurt. Like, if Dolph and I were friends, when we head to the back, like as soon as we get to gorilla position, I would probably kick him in the shin one time. But that was a beautiful super kick. Nobody saw that coming. Sorry, Randy, super kick out of nowhere. SmackDown was good. SmackDown was pretty good. The tension between Shane and Daniel, it was enjoyable at first. Right now, I'm kind of at this point where, it goes back to the writing. I'm just at this point where I need better content between the two of them. If they're going to be okay one second and then continue to be frustrated at one another the next second, I need more than just, oh, now I'm frustrated at you again because you didn't do this again. And like, let build something more organic? It doesn't, to me at least, it doesn't feel organic. I don't know. I know it's scripted. It's a TV show. They're acting. I get it. But at the same time, it's loose. It's very loose acting. Like, yeah, it may be scripted, but it's very much improv. Go off the feeling. Especially people at their level. They get scripts, but then again, at the same time, they get to play around with what they're given. So, you know, at the same time, they only play around with what they're given, and what they're given comes from the writing staff, you know, comes from the higher ups. They approve that kind of stuff. So you do the best with what you're given. Let's do better, people. Okay? Not the talent that goes on the TV, not the talent that shoots that talent, not the talent that's in the truck that makes sure the talent shoots that talent. Yes, but I'm talking about the talent that's in charge of the booking and the talent that's in charge of the writing. Let's please get it together. The women's tag team match, the only storyline that makes any sense right now, and maybe because they're brand new, is Absolution. They're, you know, yeah, they came into Elimination Chamber, you know, looking like an actual team, which was badass. Like, that moment, sorry, can I segue for a second? That moment really made me, like, want to write a letter to the WWE and just plain say to them, like, the women's division needs another title, not just a women's title. Can we at least give them an Intercontinental Women's Championship? Or better yet, since you guys like to throw them in tag teams every 5 freaking seconds, why don't we do a women's tag team division? Why not? First ever, right? Think about it. Anybody from WWE, if you see this video, yo, let them know. Because after seeing, you know, Absolution come out at Elimination Chamber, I was like, yo, that would be tight. That would be super tight. So let's see if we can make it happen. I don't know. Let's see where we can go from there. Of course, more happened throughout the night. I only got so much time here. I don't want to, I've already taken up too much of your time. I mean, to those of you that even made it this far, hey, salute. To those of you that just clicked on the video and left, I mean, you probably won't even hear this, but I salute to you too. I enjoyed both shows, but I mean, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Which one did I think was better? So between Raw and SmackDown Live for this week, if I had to choose, probably on a better pace of content, I'd probably say Raw again. SmackDown, the only reason you're losing, at least on my chart, is because you're just simply having to do the best with what you're given with instead of doing the best with what you're given by their best. So Raw versus SmackDown, let's see, Raw took it. Yeah, I would say Raw won this week. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you think Raw took it, or if you think SmackDown took it, or if you think nobody took it. Like, honestly, I might even just drop this scoreboard eventually and just say nobody took it. Like, if I'm just seeing, like, mediocre shows, and I'm not talking, once again, not talking about the wrestlers. They're awesome. But if I just see mediocre shows, I know the scoreboard will just be thrown in the trash, and we're just going to talk about it. All right? So as always, let me know in the comments which one you thought won, and hit subscribe. Give a like, and as always, don't be a dick. Peace.